Go ahead.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to your 7 Minutes of Piracy. We are filming on location in beautiful Newport, Oregon.
Enjoying the beautiful liquid sunshine that is synonymous with Oregon beaches year-round.
Absolutely.
Today we're going to explore the history of piracy in Newport. Newport's a really fascinating town. There are rumors that Sir Francis Drake, thank you. I was going to say Walter. I don't know why I want to say Sir Francis Drake moored here. There's also some other history that we will delve into in just a few minutes.
Let's delve.
Okay.
So this is part of the Aquarium Village?
Aquarium Village.
Anyway, this street is fantastic. They have a couple specialty shops. You can see every doorway is a little bit different, and they're all individual. Every shop is a little different. It's fantastic. It's a lot of color. It's a very entertaining place to walk around. So we're going to walk around. We're going to take a look.
You got a pan over here. There's a killer whale over here. That's what our dogs are terrified of.
Our dogs are afraid of the killer whale, so we're trying to keep them away from that. So.
Okay, so we are at the Pirates Plunder. It is
It's one of my favorite places in Newport.
And a staple in Newport. They have their whole village. It's a pirate village, and we're going to walk through it and show it to you. But they really embrace the piracy and the treasure, aka junk shops. So we're going to go in and take a look. Come on with us.
The Pirates Plunder is about half pirate store, and then it's half. It's like an antique mall. There's a lot of different booths in there. A lot of people selling a little bit of everything. So we're going to go in and take a look around.
Okay, so these doormats are pretty darn cool. They are made out of recycled crab pot ropes. Said there's 200 feet of crab pot rope in this, so what a cool way to recycle. And I really love the colors. Maybe we have to get this for our door.
And they also have baskets.
They do. They have baskets, and then check out over here, these jellyfish. Look at that. It's just kind of neat. Check this out. It's a 1-quart glass bottle. It's got barnacles growing all over it, or grew all over it. Probably washed up on the beach, who knows when, but pretty cool.
So here we are in beautiful Newport, Oregon. We are at the South Beach Jetty. Margaret and the dogs have gone up ahead a little bit. Walking out the jetty, you can see there. This is the channel where the ships from Newport head out of the bay there. You can see the North Jetty on the other side, all the way down. And then the entrance to Newport Harbor right down there. Hey everyone, welcome back. We're going to finish up our segment about Sir Francis Drake and his Oregon connection.
Yes, so Sir Francis Drake was a explorer privateer in 1579. The Spanish hated him. They called him a pirate, I know, because he raided their ships and their ports, and
Okay.
People don't tend to like that. But the English considered him an explorer and a hero, and actually Queen Elizabeth I considered him her pirate.
She called him my pirate. It was a pet name. Way back then. Anyway, so he petitions Queen Elizabeth that he wants to sail around the world and find the Northwest Passage. She finances his exploration. She gives him 5 ships, about 164 men. They take off from England. They're going to sail around the world. At a very difficult time on the first part of the voyage. By the time they sailed around Cape Hope, they lost 4 of the 5 ships. The only one they had left was called the Golden Hind. It was an 80-foot galleon. That's all they had left. So thanks, Nova. Most historians say that the Golden Hind made landfall Point Reyes, California, which is just north of San Francisco. It's right next to Drake's Bay. There's the Drake's Hotel. The property there is actually owned by the Park Service, and they sell t-shirts and mugs and maps and everything, and can tell you all about Sir Francis Drake. We'll talk about the Park Service later. So
Drake was sinking the Northwest Passage. So he sailed up the west coast. Excuse me. And in his navigational journal, it is said that he stopped at the 45th parallel.
Yes.
Which would be right about Nehalem Bay, Oregon. The highest point that is recorded was the 48th parallel, which is about Everett, Washington. But there's little questions about that because they said that they think that he might have changed his logs for secrecy because he didn't want anybody else to beat him through the Northwest Passage.
True. So they're sailing up the west coast of what is then North America, and they need to find a place to bring the ship into land. They're having trouble with the boat taking on water. It's leaking from the bottom. And they're going to try a repair operation that's called careening, which is where you actually bring the ship into really shallow water, let the tide go out, and the ship lays over on its side and allows you to work on the sides or the keel of the ship twice a day when the tide is out. Most places along the west coast have a very average tide with a swing of 5 to 6 feet from low tide to high tide. So there's a researcher historian who's been looking into this, and he believes that Sir Francis Drake actually made landfall in Whale Cove, Oregon. Whale Cove, Oregon is unique in the fact that it lies in an area of exceptionally strong tide currents, and instead of the 5 to 6 foot swing, you have a 10 to 12 foot swing. And at the time Sir Francis Drake would have been sailing in the area, there was kind of a bay inlet right next to Whale Cove. And they said about 80% of the bay would become land during low tide. So it would have been a very efficient place to stop and work on the ship and get the repairs done. Regardless, there's 2 different journal entries. One says they stopped for 32 days. Another one says they stopped for 62 days, depending on which one you believe. But the bottom line is they brought the ship into land. They worked on it for a month, 2 months to get all the repairs done. And then they sailed west again to complete their around the world journey and head back to England.
Yeah, so when he got back to England, he's like, man, that was fun. I want to do it again. So he went up to old Queen Elizabeth and said, hey, can I have some more money? Because I'd like to try this trip again. And she said, no, you lost 4 of my ships and it was not a success. So you're not getting any more money from me. So that was the end of that.
When you lose 4 out of 5 ships, that's not a good record.
Yeah. They frown upon that.
Yeah. In this establishment. Hey, let's talk about the drink of the week.
Okay, so we're going to do a drink of the week. I don't know its official name, but we're going to kind of go back to the whole cruise thing where we discovered, they called it the Madame Special for me. Shout out to Jordan, Jordan, you're the man. So anyway, he designed this drink for me. I'm going to say that. It's my drink. It consists of rum, mango puree, strawberry puree, and ice, and it's all blended up in a blender, and this is the beauty that it is.
It's actually rum and mango and rum and strawberries and rum.
And rum and maybe a little crush.
So I made it heavy. Big deal.
Emma the Big Pour. Thanks, Emma.
But anyway, to Jordan on the Norwegian breakaway. It was a fantastic drink, and we tend to drink plenty more of these.
Yeah, and don't operate heavy machinery.
Not recommended.
Okay.
Oh, smooth.
Yes. Do you remember your part? Hey, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it.
Now remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.
So good.
Also, we love to hear from you, so please leave a comment, good, bad, ugly. We really do want to hear from you. And
mainly good and bad.
And, you know, if you have ideas, you want to hear about something or learn about something piratey, you know, give us a shout out and we'll may do a video on it.
Maybe. We might even give you credit.
You never know. Or we might just be pirates and steal it from you.
Probably not.
Hey, thanks for tuning in. Until we see you next time, guys.
Fair winds, my friends.